She hadn't realized that I had previously sent an anonymous message to Brian's wife containing details for her to question him properly. For the first time since our encounter, Lisa appeared genuinely frightened, not by losing me, but by the prospect of everything falling apart all at once. "Please," she whispered, her voice breaking, "let there be two of us. We can rectify this." I observed her silently. This time there were no secrets glowing in the dark, no late-night messages illuminating the room, no lingering doubts in my mind. Just tranquility. A tranquility I hadn't realized I was lacking for months at times. I often ponder over that night. The subtle vibration of the phone, the message intended to provoke me, to spur me on, to make me question myself. Instead, it brought clarity. Harsh, painful clarity, but clarity nonetheless. Lisa and I learned two distinct lessons from the same instance. She understood that actions resonate longer than apologies, while I discovered that sometimes inaction can bring understanding. Learning to walk away, I climbed the steep slopes of my weakness. At times, drawing such boundaries is the greatest strength. Emma has found stability now. Children are more resilient than we imagine, especially when one parent chooses tranquility over tumult. Our weekends are uncomplicated. We savor pancakes on Saturday mornings and cartoons on the couch. Artwork from little hands adorns our smaller yet quieter home. Laughter resonates here once more, genuine laughter, not the cautious, forced kind that feigns all is well. Lisa occasionally sends brief, polite messages about Emma. Now emotional upheavals have given way to silent detachment. Therapy seems to have helped her. I sincerely hope she recovers, strengthens, and grows more truthful with you. Even if our shared journey no longer continues, my wish is for her well-being. Because healing isn't merely staying, sometimes it demands stepping forward alone. If there's one lesson I've gleaned from this ordeal, it's this. Trust is not sustained by words, but safeguarded by actions. When someone attempts to challenge your feelings of jealousy, it's a sign worth considering, for the right individual never requires testing of loyalty to feel assured in their affection. Emma and I are gradually reestablishing our bond, and finally, our foundation is strong once more. For the first time in a long while, home has become tranquil. Memories spanning 6 years don't vanish overnight. The late-night conversations, Emma's initial steps towards our joint future plans that now appear to belong to unfamiliar individuals. However, betrayal possesses the power to rewrite history. "You've already made your decision," I stated calmly. Her eyes grew wide. "It wasn't like that," she protested. Brian merely extended his hand. I was taken aback. I didn't intend for it to escalate to this extent. That line, I had heard variations of it in 100 narratives. People seldom plot to ruin their lives. They simply take small steps in the incorrect direction until there is no other option but to retreat. I pushed the file towards her. Inside lay printed evidence, messages, dates, times, photographs. Proof doesn't bellow. It remains quiet and allows truth to be self-evident. As Lisa turned the pages, her breath quickened with each one. Upon reaching the email where she had humorously implied my predictable loyalty, her hand paused. The room fell into a heavy silence. Final words from Emma. She whispered softly as if the words themselves could protect her. "Aren't you going to take her away from me?" That question revealed everything. Not us, not our marriage, only Emma. I breathed out slowly. "This isn't about punishment," I said. "It's about repercussions." Her tears flowed faster now. "I made a mistake." I shook my head gently. "No, you didn't make a single mistake," I said. "You made a string of decisions." Another silence ensued. This time it was longer. From afar, a dog barked, a car passed. Common noises from a world oblivious to mine, which felt like it had been displaced forever. Her phone vibrated on the counter. We both looked at it. It was Brian calling. Lisa gazed at the screen as if it held a live bomb. Slightly cocking an eyebrow, you might have noticed. Yet she remained unmoved. The phone continued to buzz. 1, 2, 3 times it vibrated. At last, the screen fell black. In that hushed living room where the burden of truth hung heavily between us, Lisa eventually grasped a lesson that arrived too late. Messages like these ignite conflicts which can shatter unions.